All right, you guys, I am here with another tutorial for you. Today's video is all going to be all about blonde refreshing and adding extensions. Of course, we're doing 2 rows of beaded wefts in the J-Tide wefts with 2 different colors. So I'm going to show you what I like to do just to freshen up a blonde. It's probably considered a partial technique, and then we're going to add the extensions to bring it all together. So I always like to start with the money piece area, the fringe area, whatever you like to call it, just because I feel like that really builds out my hairline, and then I can build everything else around that, kind of depending on the look I'm going for. So I am using Wella Blonde or Lightener with 20 volume today, and I am going off of her hairline. If you have seen any of my videos, you've probably seen me do this, but I am just going to be doing a slice on the left, and then I will do a slice on the right, then one in the middle, just to kind of cover every piece of hair in that area. And then after that, I do small baby lights, and then I'm going to lead into bigger highlights towards the back of this section. And this is just kind of like a rectangular section. And then I'm going to tease out the ends of this section to give it maximum brightness and a big pop in the front. So if you didn't know, we came out with foils earlier this year, and I am using the Made of Money foils in this money piece box that I created. These are smaller foils specifically designed for the hairline, and then I'm going to be using our bigger foils in the interior of the hair, and we have even bigger foils coming soon. I just feel like foils are definitely not one size fits all, and it's nice to have different shapes and different sizes for different techniques that you're doing and in different areas of the head. All right, so in the back, I'm not doing anything underneath because she does want to keep dimension, and I really like the dimension she has going on. She's a natural dark blonde, and I really want to utilize that current color that she has to add a pop of dimension against the blonde. So I'm just going to do an upside down triangle right here, and then I'm going to part off for my first highlight right here. And the technique I'm going to be doing today is going to be a mix of a teasy light and a regular highlight. I only did baby lights in that front money box area, and these other ones are going to be probably a more traditional highlight just because I want them to really pop and stand out. So it's going to be 1 teasy light first to 2 highlights, and then I'm just rotating that pattern as I move up this section. Also, I apologize for the camera angles in this video. I did not have an assistant this first half, and I just kind of had to set the camera up and do my best. So I hope that you guys can see what I'm doing accurately, but I am just continuing that same pattern. And just keep in mind that with techniques like this one, especially teasy lights and a thicker highlight, you really want to focus on saturation and make sure that you're fully saturating all of your sections so that everything lifts evenly. When I do teasy lights, I like to do one foil on bottom, one on top, and then just fold in the corners like this. This is going to keep everything nice and incubated in the heat, but not fold your foils too much where it puts pressure on that teasy light and moves your product around. And then for the highlight, I just fold my foils the way I always do. I fold it up once, up again, and then just lock the bottom. Okay, so then when I'm at the front, I start in the hairline and I'm just doing little fine baby lights across the first few foils that are in the hairline just to connect it to the money piece. And then I'm going to transition into that same technique I was doing with one teasy light to two highlights. And as you can see here, I'm just following the shape of the head and just following that curvature so that it lays really naturally with her own hairline. And this gives the most natural result. And I'm also doing bigger subsections in between each foil just so that I still leave some of that dimension in there because she does want it to be low maintenance. All right, this is where the camera angle is way worse, so I apologize. But here I am just doing a root shadow at the bowl. So we are using Goldwell Colorants 7N, 7NA with 10 volume. And I am just doing a little shadow and then I just tap in the front near the hairline. We let this sit about 10 to 15 minutes. And then we did tone her mids and ends with 9P, 9GI, Redken Shades EQ. And it gave just the perfect tone. The 7s from Goldwell Colorants are amazing and it matched her natural really well. They give really great coverage. And then that formulation that we did for the ends is just a perfect pearly, but also more goldeny beige blonde, which is just beautiful. Here's the final result of the color. It turned out beautiful. And then we are adding 2 rows of beaded weft extensions using J-Tides in the colors Natalie and Freddie. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please let me know in the comments below what other tutorials you would like to see. I feel like I've done everything at this point and I want to keep it fresh for you guys, so please feel free to comment below. Thank you so much for watching and have a great day.